Hi everyone, we're getting close to the end of the season with our Nero, so today we're just going to look at how to give them a quick clean ready for next year, and also how you can clean them through the year if you think it's starting to block up. You'll notice that it's blocking up because your glass will be harder to clean. You'll get an acrid smell with the fire because it just can't clear the exhaust properly. One thing that's very important to think of is with your flue that comes out the back, if you've got a horizontal flue, if it's this close to the ground, it's too close to the ground because the smoke will come out, hit the ground, bounce back up and get sucked back into the fire, which causes it to choke up quicker. So all you need to do is just rotate it around like that so that the exhaust is being blown away from the stove and it's not bouncing off anything. So what we're going to look at now is a new stove and an old stove. With the newer ones, you can see that they've got cleaning holes already built in. So you've got 3 holes in the exhaust channel, which is behind this weld. One here, one there, and one up there. It's just a matter of taking those screws out with a Allen key and getting in there with the coat hanger, which I'll show you on an older one. So when we go to the older stove, all you need is a battery drill, a coat hanger, and 3 self-tap tech screws. So if we just take the side off, we can show. With this stove, I've already put the 2 lower screws in, so there's one there, one just here, and to put in the top screw, what you need to do is fold out this panel, which gives you access to the side of the stove, and then you just screw in the top screw roughly where there's no obstructions in the back of the stove, which is about there. So when you've actually finished cleaning the stove, you just put those screws in like that, not right in, just so that you've blocked up the hole with the thread of the stove. So now what you do is take out your 3 screws, now it's ready to clean. So you just get the coat hanger, this is a brand new one, you just untwist the top and straighten it out. So what you've now got is a scratching tool, which you feed into the holes like so. And you can see there's a bit of dust coming out of this one. You just scratch around, bring it out, turn it around, so then you do the bottom part underneath. And what this is doing is dropping all the soot that's inside that tube down to the bottom. So that's the top one, and you'll do this several times, but I'm only going to do it once for the video. Get in there and scratch around so that you get everything to drop to the bottom. The same thing here. There's a few pipes and things in there which you'll get in the road, but you just scratch around so you miss them. And then we go down to the bottom one. Do the top bit first. Try not to break it off. Now, all of the ash, and if it's got blocked up, it'll be black rather than grey like that, has come down to the bottom, and it'll be sitting just here. So what you do is open the door of the stove so that it's got the air rushing straight in here. It's not trying to drag it through the air intake, and turn on your stove so it goes into that first high fan section, and then scratch it and it'll blow out the back. So what I'm going to do now is turn it on and blow the stuff out the back. So if you go around there and just we'll have a look at that flue and see if it blows anything out. There's the power on. Okay, here we go. So you can see all of that dust that come out the back, that's dust, that's not smoke, because this stove is stone cold. And what you do is just go through the same procedure 2 or 3 times until you're confident that you've got everything out of the back. And you'd also take off this flue and make sure it's nice and clean inside there as well. So once you're finished, you just get a piece of wire out, get the battery drill, put the screws in far enough so that the thread just starts to bite. And that's the cleaning part done. So this sheet now is bent out, and you'll never get it to bend back to exactly where it was, but it's actually better now because what it does is it will clip in behind the frame there, and you just give it a hold the stove and give it a bit of a push, and it just wedges in there tight, so it doesn't vibrate or anything like that. And next time you want to clean it, you just pull it out again and do the same thing. So it makes the cleaning easy. And if you do that, you know, the first sign that you think that it's starting to block up, just grab your coat hanger and that 5 minutes and you're back to normal. Gets it nice and clean, gets it all running good. Of course, everybody knows about the smart burn, about putting them up on top of the brick. So like, there it is sitting up there, and it's, you know, that I don't think that's been moved for a while, that one. Sitting at the top, completely out of the road, but doing a good job, because that's, if you look at that dust, that's a very nice, fine, clean dust. So that's what you're looking for. Yeah, so I think giving it a clean with those holes in the side, in that chamber behind the well, where the exhaust comes down, definitely helps the machine to run better and keep going longer. And that's, you know, integral part of cleaning your flue. Horizontal flue is obviously easier. With the vertical flue, keep cleaning that cap out, make sure there's not too much stuff in there, and just give your flue a bang every now and then so that it drops down to the bottom. But that's about it. I'll end now and answer the phone. Thank you very much.